Hello! Right now I am on my last day hike before I start the Appalachian Trail this year. So I just wanted to take a second and tell you guys how I've been training for this through hike and how I feel physically going into it. So honestly, I am not one to stick to a strict training schedule leading up to a through hike. Before I attempted the AT in 2020 and before I did the AT in 2021, I didn't really train that much for it. I do the occasional day hike. I am a ski instructor, so I'm on my feet and very active those days when I'm at work. And I have a treadmill at my house that I use occasionally, and I go for walks and sometimes I put the incline up, but that's really all I do. A lot of people ask me what the best way to train for the Appalachian Trail is, and I think the best answer is to just hike. Hiking is the best training for hiking, in my opinion. There's been a couple day hikes that I've been on. I've shared one on my channel already where I put my full pack on and I go do a little loop around town and kind of get the feel for it. That way I know my backpack is comfortable, and it's always good just getting some miles under my feet. I know I should be wearing my full pack right now, but it's actually all boxed up and I'm about to ship it to Georgia, so I didn't want to mess with it for this last state hike. When I'm on the AT, I plan to start with smaller mileage days and work my way up to big mile days. My biggest mile day on the AT in 2021 was 45 miles, but I wasn't doing days that big until I was pretty much halfway through the through hike when I got my hiker legs and my endurance all the way up. When I start the AT, I stick around 16 miles. That seems to work best for me. I think the biggest thing I'm worried about with this through hike is that I've been having knee pain for quite a long time now. I think it's been over a year. There's certain movements I do with my knee that's really uncomfortable, but I have been hiking and I have run a marathon on my knee, so I know I'm capable of doing the Appalachian Trail. I've talked to my primary care physician, I've been to the orthopedics, I've been to physical therapy, and all those doctors are confident that I can do the AT as long as I personally can handle the pain in my knee, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. The times where I most often feel the knee pain is when I'm just lounging around my house and my knee is bent for a long period of time, like, I don't know, curled up on the couch or sitting cross-legged. I do that a lot in my computer chair in my office. And then when I try to straighten my knee after it's bent for a long time, that's pretty hard to do. I may have a slight tear in my meniscus or maybe a little bit of like kneecap issues, maybe with the cartilage. I'm not entirely sure. I am going to physical therapy 2 days a week leading up to my through hike, and I have a lot of exercises that I've been doing and I will continue to do while I'm on the trail. I will probably start the AT with a brace on my knee, and we'll see if that helps. But again, I've been able to run a marathon with this knee. I did that really long New Hampshire Section hike on the AT that was about 60 miles in 4 days. If anything, I feel it a little bit on the downhills, but I think that's where my trekking poles are gonna help a lot, so I think that's gonna be a good thing. All the doctors are on board with me doing the AT, and I'll probably go back to them once I finish to get a treatment plan, depending on how much of an issue it was for me on the trail. Maybe I can get some MRIs and look at it further, but right now I'm feeling good. It's definitely the thing I'm the most nervous about, but I'm pretty confident that everything will go as planned. Fingers crossed. Something that hasn't been super helpful leading up to this through hike is that I've been sick a lot. So I got the flu in December, I got COVID in January, and right now, you can probably hear it, I have a really bad cold, which I've been in bed for a couple days, but today was just way too gorgeous to be inside all day. So I'm on a little day hike in my hometown, and just being outside feels so good right now. So I haven't been getting out and hiking as much as I would have liked because I keep getting sick, but I'm trying to look at the positive, and hopefully I won't get the cold or the flu or COVID while I'm on the trail, because hopefully I have a lot of antibodies or immunity or all that built up going into it. So hopefully that's one less thing to worry about on the trail. So that's how I'm feeling physically. How I'm feeling emotionally, I think I'm feeling good. For some reason it doesn't feel real yet, but I know those first couple steps on the Appalachian Trail, it'll hit me and then I'll just be in the rhythm of the AT, and I don't think I have to worry about it. I don't think there's as much pressure on myself this time around because I know I've already thru-hiked the AT, so maybe I'm going into it a little more laid back and maybe that's helping. But yeah, feeling good there too. And that's gonna do it for this video. If you have any questions about my training physically, mentally, emotionally, ask them in the comment section and I will try to answer some while I'm on the Appalachian Trail. I can address some of the comments there. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.